Hi there, everyone. Rob here with today's Western Pacific weather update. It's currently the 11th of July, 2012. Out here in the Western Pacific today, actually a relatively calm day, at least as far as the tropics. The westerlies have a storm blowing through here. But before I jump into that, I do want to field a question out there. You can post in the comment section below after you get done watching this video. It's basically on the fact that there has been record-breaking temperatures worldwide, not only here in the Western Pacific. We have been seeing soaring temperatures in and around southeastern China, but also in the Americas. The United States has seen their warmest year on record, dating all the way back to about the late 19th century. On top of that, Eastern Europe is also seeing record-breaking temperatures and even devastating floods and a hurricane-like system that blew through the Black Sea. So, what are your thoughts? And you can post that in the comment box below on these events occurring out here. But with that said, though, let's talk about our update today. Sorry if I kind of strayed off topic, but we have an area of low pressure blowing over Korea. Let's zoom in on the radar imagery here because they're seeing some heavy rainfall. And some of these storms actually could be accompanied by severe weather, talking about large hail and exceptionally gusty winds in much of these areas along the southern portions of Korea. Now, good news, it does look like Seoul, you're already starting to see the rain taper off for you as that boundary kind of stays there towards the south and pushes off towards the east. But bad news, it is running into Japan. Let's look at the Japan imagery now, just a little bit farther east here. And you can see widespread rain showers already being seen across southern Kyushu over towards Shikoku, and actually into the next 24 hours could see up to about 100 to even about 180 to 200 millimeters of rainfall in some isolated locations out here. Now, that alone could not cause very severe flooding, but the fact is this ground is already saturated. Last week, you remember here in Kyushu, you had those widespread rain showers that caused flooding and landslides. Well, now another shot of heavy rain from the system just going to exacerbate that situation and cause it to even worsen. Now, southern and western Japan, though, unfortunately, it doesn't look like you're going to be the only ones to get this rainfall. I know yesterday we were talking about that low pressure area just off towards the north, but unfortunately now it does look like more moisture is being pulled in out of the Pacific Ocean than originally anticipated. So Tokyo, you're going to be seeing some heavy rainfall as well, likely starting on your Wednesday evening going into Thursday. Now, this is the no-gaps model here. You can see that low tracking in across the Sea of Japan. Most of the moisture, an exceptional amount of moisture, does rain out across much of the Japanese Alps, but here on this frame you can actually see these southerly winds, so moisture might be getting picked up out of the Gulf Stream and dropped in on the Kanto area. So you're still going to be seeing some rainfall here, but I still do believe that most of the rain here in Kyushu over to Shikoku and some of the western portions of Honshu are really going to be getting that max amount here into the coming days. But let's look a little bit farther down the line here, and we have that system blowing through. But then let's turn our attention down towards the south into the tropics, because it remains very quiet here. Only to the end of this model update do you see something very weak starting to spin there around Palau, and another little area spinning up just towards the east of Luzon. But let's scroll down here and actually get a look at the day. This is on the 18th, or Wednesday of next week. So about a week out here, you have the possibility of some systems. So by the time you get out that far, it doesn't really, the models kind of start to get a little bit inaccurate. And actually, here's just a look at a chart from NOAA here, just showing into the next week. This is their Climate Prediction Center, and they're actually indicating there's a very high chance, and we kind of match up the yellow to the yellow here across the Philippines, of below average rainfall. And even a little bit of a moderate chance actually of above average rainfall across Malaysia over towards Borneo, but farther on towards north, southeastern China, Vietnam, and also northern Philippines, you're going to be getting that below average rainfall. So definitely going to be exceptionally dry here, and even into week 2 you're still seeing that risk there before the Bannon-Julian oscillation starts to pump in from the east. Maybe by next week there might be a slight chance just south of Guam of a building in of tropical cyclone activity, at least according to NOAA here. Otherwise, though, the southwest monsoon is still the key player across much of Indochina, Malaysia, and over towards the Philippines. You see those rainfall bands, especially into the afternoon, the evening hours. Although nothing significant expected to be developing here, nothing too heavy. Don't expect any serious flooding, but you still could have some localized low-lying flooding, especially urban flooding, and some of these very localized afternoon rain showers and thunderstorms. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them in the comment box below. Also, please comment on the question at the beginning of the update as well. And also remind you, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and also Western Pacific Weather on Facebook and Twitter as well. So stay safe out there, though, and have a great day. Bye.